manage the Domestic Violence Education and Prevention Programs, lovingly called DVEP, which is our longhand for the teenage prevention programs. The need is very, very great. We know that according to loveisrespect.org, who does some really good methodical research on this, 1 in 4 teens will experience sexual or physical abuse by a partner. 1 in 3 teens will have some kind of abuse by a partner. The need is incredibly great. My amazing staff, Albert Martinez and Dulcie Delphonse, talking with my back too, go out into schools all over Westchester County and do presentations on how to have healthy relationships free of abuse. As of this year, from last year to right now, we've done 500 presentations in 27 different cities throughout Westchester County and affected the lives of 4,118 kids so far. We usually will hit 4,500 to 5,000 over the course of any given year. What we do is group presentations will come in as guest speakers for a health class for a day or two and teach the kids through the stories of actual teen dating violence survivors, what power and control looks like in a teen relationship, which is a lot the same as adults, but also has some key differences in how teens approach relationship and therefore how abuse can happen in a relationship. Also the pervasiveness of media, social media, and a cyber life for teens, which is just as important to them as the life outside the cyber world, is crucial. And so we talk a lot about that as well. We also have a middle school program where we go in depth with small groups and do some kind of psychoeducational work where we teach them how to set personal boundaries, how to communicate and resolve conflict in a relationship so that what would be normal conflict doesn't turn into a power dynamic that looks more like abuse than just like a bad middle school relationship. And so our scope is really, really huge and we do a whole lot and we're looking forward to doing more this year. So if any of you know teens or have teens in your sphere of influence and would like to see us at your school, we do no advertising, we simply answer the phone. So pick up an interest indicator on your way out and we will, if you have a group, we'll teach your teens. If you have adults who work with teens, we'll teach them.
Lisa, can you just very quickly, Summer Institute, just tell them very quickly what you do over the summer?
Absolutely. Oh, there's so much to talk about with DVEP. So 2 of the cooler programs, they're all cool, programs that we do are Summer Institute is essentially a week-long day camp for teenagers where they learn how to be an activist in the DV movement. So more about the dynamics, more about the root causes of dating violence and what they can do to prevent and stop it for the next generation so that we really feel like we are grooming the people to whom we are passing the torch. And our goal as feminists, our goal as workers in helping professions is to make ourselves obsolete. So the hope is prevention will start to outrun intervention in what we do. So we always look for guest speakers to come in and talk to the kids. We also feed them into a volunteer core that lasts throughout the entire year. We see the kids twice a week in this room and they do service projects, learn more about activism and become activists. If any of you are around at the Domestic Violence Vigil at the Yonkers Courthouse tomorrow night, we'll have 8 of our teens there and 3 of them will be speaking. Yeah,
Thank you.
They're so cool. Thank you.